welcome one and all to Dark Messiah Might and Magic, the bonus episode. In this video I'm going to show you all the bonus equipment I didn't use. I'm not going to show you the armors because I'm using a cheated save, which I use the in-game console to spawn me some items and basically make me invincible and all of that jazz. And also I'll be showing you all the magics I did not get or use. And also I'm going to show you all of this while I'm poisoned. The funs and joys. First of all, let's show you the katana. I never really got this, and well, I did get it, but I always discarded it, and it looks quite nice. A bit shabby, but it's quite nice. It's quite good if you're getting the long sword by the point you get this sword, mainly because it has a chance of having a critical attack, which is I think triple damage. Which is a really nice hack. I want to show you his adrenaline move, mainly because it's nothing important. Now, what you're going to see, folks, is that many skill points. Just ignore that margin and let's get rid of it. And replace it with its, superior version. Now, say hello to the superior Naga sword. It's perhaps one of the better weapons of the game, I do admit. I would say it's on par with the fire sword. If you equip that with the Weapon Master's wing, it's got a chance, well, high chance of doing something awesome. Isn't that right, Kitty? It's actually just like any other normal sword, fast, well, it's faster than normal, I do admit. And it brings up your adrenaline quite a lot, so it's quite nice if you want to get a weapon that can build up your adrenaline quite quickly. Let's take a full heal. Next of all is the most loveliest weapon of all. Perhaps one of the weapons that I love. The club. I mean, like, what is the point of this weapon? Well, I can see it as a comedic bludgeoning weapon. It's just like saying, hey, I don't like your face. And now it's just a piece of blood. Well, a bloody piece of wood with spikes coming out of it. It's quite nice, but it's kind of rubbish and as strong as the hook. Now, the weapon you see here is the blade of the spider goddess. This weapon is actually a hacked weapon. There is no way you can actually get this weapon in the real game. And when I mean in the real game, I mean there's no possible way to get this. Because this is the weapons that the Necromasters use. I think. As you can see, it's on my left hand instead of my right hand. And it's classed as an invisible weapon. Because look. So I'm basically going, pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser. And he's out on the floor. The adrenaline is basically, I'm basically doing an uppercut. Or I'm just chopped off two people's heads with my hands. Either way, it's quite awesome. Let's take another healing potion. And then there's the, I would say, the second coolest daggers in the game. Are the Dragon Fang daggers. If there's no enemies nearby, it basically, I said if. Nope. As you can see, it's got a nice cool pattern on it. It's kind of like red and a normal blade. And if you go near a zombie, it glows blue. Which again is quite nice. Let's quickly charge up my my adrenaline. I'll show you the dagger throw, which I haven't actually done much in this game. Which I've got me as one in addition to it. Right, as the zombies are dead on the floor, I can show you what the throw is. You hold it like that, and then you go, boom, and then they basically collapse on the floor and die. It's quite nice. And then you've got the Shadow Steel daggers. The best daggers in the game, in my opinion. Maybe not in battle or combat, but they're definitely coolest. It's basically black daggers with a gold trim on it and a gold outlook. It's quite fast. Daggers. but I won't recommendly use them in combat. It's gonna be a rubbish. Let's get rid of everything I used. Yeah, I used that. The Soul Reaver Staff. Now, this staff is awesome. How is it awesome? Well, let's have a quick heal and I'll tell you why it's awesome. It drains your opponent's magic, so if you're very magic heavy, you don't have to rely on those mana potions to really fill up your magic. You can just go, pow! And then you get some magic. You go, pow! And you get some magic. It's quite handy. And plus it's got a cool pattern down. It's kind of like a Spider-Man tribal, Hawaiian, ancient, tiki people pattern down it. So it's quite nice. And plus the end glow, which again is quite nice. And now is my favourite bow in the whole entire game. The Elven bow, as I like to call the sniper bow. Why is it called a sniper bow? Well, for one reason, let's zoom down the sights. Now that is awesome. I wish I actually picked this up and I wish I actually used critical hit, but sadly I couldn't get it, mainly because I needed lockpicking. Isn't right, Mr. Zombie is coming out of a grave. So if you wanted to have precise headshots, this would be the perfect bow for you. It's quite nice too, because it actually got a higher chance of getting a critical hit. Isn't that right, kitty? And then there's, perhaps, one of my least favourite weapons in the game, the Staff of Dragonbone, basically a dragon staff. It looks like a broom that's been chopped up a bit and put a little bit of metal on it. It's kind of rubbish. Kind of slow too. Poke. Hey! Poke. Let's get around. And now finally let's move on to the spells of the game. My favourite choice in the game, I'd say. Right. Actually, I'm gonna try this actually. So you're there, and let's do Sanctuary. Now hit me. As you can see, I'm temporarily invincible, which is kind of awesome. That's what Sanctuary does. It makes you immune to physical and magical projectiles for a very brief period of time. I think it's 10 seconds. But it doesn't protect you against poison, though, which is kind of a shame. Now let's use Charm. Charm! Now you're my friend. Battle for me, friends. The most pointless fight that's going to last for eternity. Oh wow, you actually killed him. I never knew they could actually kill each other. That's actually really handy to know. Let's go to Hill and... I think that'll be the last spell I actually use. Because it's kind of rubbish. And there's Lightning Bolt, I use at the end of the game. And multiple times in this playthrough. It reflects off surfaces and can go forever. It's quite handy like that. Then there's Fireball, which again I used multiple times in this playthrough. Very broken, and if you use it with Adrenaline, it's an instant kill on anything. And it's exactly what Alantir used on me. Isn't right, Mr. Zombie? Hey, guess what? I'm gonna freeze you. It's quite nice like that. And then you got a Flame Arrow. And if you use that with Adrenaline, you fire like several fire arrows at once, I think. And then you got Fire Trap, which basically causes a mid-like explosion wherever you put it. It's kind of useful. I show you right here. Go on, walk in it. And then you got one of my favourites, Inferno. You hold your arm, and then you use it as a flamethrower. It drains your magic like anything. That's the only problem with it. Otherwise, it's absolutely fun to use. Let's go and try and find an enemy to use it on. As you can probably see, I'm back at this place. I had to retrace my steps and cheat there. I think this would be a great place to use it. Hey, don't you think so?
Give me a sword. I can fight.
I can give you a flame.
Get a chance to if you hold still and let me heal this.
is absolutely broken.
Here they come again!
And let me show you the effect of Fireball. Actually, no. Let me show you telekinesis. I can pick up a live person and then throw it at you, which is quite nice. Where is he? Oh, he died. What a shame. Come here, boys. And that's all I'm going to show you for now. And, well, you're going to see some previously not seen scenes when you actually see Xana in the temple and what she says. And I'm going to show you the optional boss fight on top of it. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good day.
I'm so glad you... How could you decide to keep that thing inside you? You betrayed me. You betrayed all of us. Oh no. I can't let you go any further. I'm sorry.
I've been wanting to see this since I first set eyes on that little priss. I'm going to enjoy this.
Get out of my way! Meet your dragon!
Yes! I've been hoping that you'd do that for a very long time. Oh yes, my love. Nothing can stop us now. The final gauntlet, my prince. Together we shall have Arantir and the skull.
Help me! Help me, and I'll help you!
Who are you?
I am Istvan. My father... My father is the King Radek, one of 4 dead kings of Stonehelm. Oh, Arantir has conscripted to block your path. Release my body into the great abyss, and I will speak with my father on your behalf.
Ah, Istvan. He was a very bad boy. I rather respected him. No doubt his punishment was well deserved.
I'm not sure I have the time.
This is my lord, my love, the skull of shadows. It calls to you, to us. Take it up. We're stronger now, more powerful. Arantir's death magic cannot strike us down. Together we are invincible.
Arentir! It's over. Give me the skull, or I'll take it from your corpse.
Silence, boy. You have no idea of what is at stake here.
We understand quite well, my love. What is at stake is our future.
A few lives for an entire world. Quite a bargain, really. Intruder. Who can seal away, Father. You have beaten me and murdered the world.
Die happy, Arantir. Ashan will be in very good hands.
My son, you have become even more than I had hoped. Ah, the blood that shall flow, the fires that shall rage. Bring me the skull.
The skull is ours, my love, and with it the world. But I ask you this. Do you really need your father to rule Ashan? You and I could do it without him. Together.